Hello, everyone. This is Mike Hayes of Cross Group Networking and Cross Group Broadcasting, and I'm introducing Local Happenings TV. And I believe if you stay tuned, you're going to find that this is absolutely your next media marketing campaign for client attraction. I don't say that lightly, so I'm going to kind of put my own reputation online and tell you I don't think you've seen anything quite like this before, but let's let it speak for itself. Okay, so this is Local Happenings Magazine. So this is a physical magazine, okay? And it is located here in the Bay Area, and it is designed to handle Contra Costa, Solano, and Napa counties. But even if you don't live here, I want to share with you our interactive TV station, interactive television, and how it works with local happenings almost wherever you are, but certainly here in the East Bay of Northern California. So right here behind me, you're going to see a little bit more about my partnership with Local Happenings Magazine and Local Happenings TV, and my invitation for you to become a reporter for Local Happenings TV. So before I get into the partnership, let me show you a little bit more about the magazine first. The magazine is quite something in itself, let alone the interactivity of it. Now, as you can see, we cover all three counties, and this is very important because what we just did is we actually just did kind of our best of and locals choice, and so you can see who are the best of the best here in East Bay, in Contra Costa, Solano, and Napa. So this is the Local Choice Award. So that alone in the magazine is very, very important. So let me scroll through a few of the pages so you can understand more about what's inside it. So we have many articles. We have a lot of stories about nonprofits, how much we support nonprofit companies. You can read the magazine online. It's amazing. Great stories, local happenings, and of course, one of my specialties, among others, is media marketing and meetups because I believe in cross-group networking. So this will tell you a little bit more about the magazine, some of the events, and definitely you'd love to be able to pick up a copy and have one because the content inside it is so spectacular. But there's a real magic to this now with Local Happenings TV and how you can benefit. I'm actually recruiting reporters, but let me show you what is just so spectacular about this and why. Once you learn more about this, and there's a little bit to learn, I will grant you that, but there's really nothing quite like it. So imagine if you were a reporter for Local Happenings TV, okay? Then once you get trained by me of how to do that and how I use my and I can train somebody in a matter of 2 or 3 hours. It's not difficult the way I've laid it out for you with simpler videos, okay? And you can even use a lot of our content behind you and your own website. There's so many things to it. I don't want to get into it too much, but basically I just want to show you how important this is. So imagine, for example, that you were a real estate agent and this was your ad right behind me instead of, the story of our partnership between Local Happenings TV and Local Happenings Magazine. Well, let's say you had a full page ad like this in Local Happenings Magazine. Well, look what happens when it becomes interactive. So you're reporting on, let's say you're reporting as a reporter on your own upcoming event, maybe a meetup where you want to educate people about something, or your local Chamber of Commerce group, or your local BNI. Maybe your group all sponsors an ad, okay? That's a good idea. Okay, so now what happens is, look at this. So now, okay, let's go back to the real estate example. Here's how this full page magazine ad online becomes interactive. So now you get a new listing. The magazine is out for 2 months. And once the magazine's out after a month, you get a new listing. Look what happens. And voila! Clicking on the link in our digital version online will take people directly to your homepage or your landing page. So in other words, right now, as you can see, you're looking at my homepage for Cross Group Networking and Broadcasting and Local Happenings TV, which is simpler client attraction for the new economy. So the point is this. We are looking for digital reporters who I can train to understand and learn a little bit about doing simpler desktop video publishing with the content that we can provide you from Local Happenings Magazine and Cross Group Networking, visuals, which I'm going to show you in just a second, that are here on my own landing page. It could be your landing page. could be a landing page that you can update periodically. So you don't have to wait until the next issue of the magazine. Like I say, if you're a realtor or there's some financial news that's good and you want to update people on something, whatever it is, this is news and it's about local happenings in your area, and you can become a simpler video recording expert and reporter with my training. So I want to invite you to a cross-group networking meetup. You can learn more about Meetup, learn more about becoming a reporter interactively, about advertising in Local Happenings magazine, or just advertising with simpler videos in your Facebook group, LinkedIn group to promote your group. So very exciting, and I want to show you more about a recent cross-group networking event, because what we specialize in is networking, offline, online, and combined. And with simpler videos like this, we've been able to find the perfect combination of bringing all of them together into one thing. Take a look at this networking video. This is a recent networking event that I hosted at Capital One Cafe in Walnut Creek, California. So this is structured networking. We had about 150 people. You're looking at the second floor. We packed both floors. We really had it packed to total capacity. So I just want you to see what can happen when you understand how to blend cross-group networking, online, offline, and combined, bringing them all together to help people meet each other faster and more effectively and collectively. So we have been working very diligently to cross groups like Toastmasters International, local chambers of commerce, BNI groups, nonprofits, bringing them all together. And that's one of the keys to Local Happenings magazine, why I'm so happy and proud to be a partner with them, but now to bring the interactivity of networking so that you can really meet people faster and more effectively than ever before. And that's one of the keys to, as you can see, this is the downstairs now, Capital One people filing in. What I call a wonderful night of networking. It was a lot of fun. People loved it, gave us great reviews, and they want to do it again. Okay, so how can we make this all come together for you? And of course, the key is I can't do it all by myself. That's why I love working with meetup.com. Meetup.com has really been transitioning into a very, very exciting future and part of the new evolving gig economy. If you don't yet know what the gig economy is, that's just one of the names that the media are calling the transition to freelance work, independent contractors, business leaders that are really transitioning to develop new clients online, offline, and combined. And that's one of the ways that we help. Now, one of the things that I want to do is use both Meetup and Meetup work club groups and work groups to get together. And I'm really looking for people that want to learn how to become more of a cross-group networking reporter for us. If you're not in the Bay Area, then you want to be a cross-group networking reporter. If you are in the Bay Area, you probably want to become a Local Happenings TV reporter. One way or the other, as you can see, we've got amazing visuals that we can share and I want to share with you. But I just want to let you know that we are working very, very closely with meetups to help do cross-pollination of meetup groups. So you're not just, if you've been in a meetup group or running meetup groups successfully, but you want to grow them, cross-pollination. That's why I call it cross-group networking, bringing other groups together. And there's no better way to do that than with cross-group networking and cross-group broadcasting. So this, what you're looking at right now is the new form of basically broadcasting. But you can do targeted broadcasting, do targeted groups. And now that we're in the gig economy, the rapid growth of co-work spaces have become vital to the new economy. So we totally support those. And we invite you to bring your own work so that we have different times that we can work together in what we call co-work meetups, where we gather in various co-working spaces and just to be together. Then we like to do some speed networking and some mentoring. That's how you can learn to become a cross-group TV reporter. So I bring my 30 years of experience, many years with NBC TV and radio in New York, CNN in LA, and about 20 years in the TV advertising direct response industry. So I'm Mike Hayes. Thanks for joining me, and click on the links below to learn more.